Let me tell you a quick story. A year ago, I was riding a completely stock bike. Basic mirrors, average lighting, no protection mods, and honestly, it felt like I was just borrowing someone else's machine. It didn't reflect me. It didn't excite me. I didn't even realize how much more potential my ride had until I started tweaking. And that's what this video is about, unlocking the real potential of your motorcycle with 10 cool upgrades and how much they'll cost you. Let's start with one upgrade that changed the game for me. An aftermarket exhaust system is one of the most popular upgrades for motorcycle enthusiasts, and for good reason. It's not just about the noise, it's about the experience. The moment you replace the stock exhaust, everything changes. The sound deepens, the throttle response sharpens, and your bike feels lighter because it is. Aftermarket systems often shave off several pounds, improving power-to-weight ratio and handling. You'll also notice a slight bump in horsepower, especially if paired with an air filter and ECU tune. A slip-on exhaust can cost as little as $200 and gives you that aggressive rumble without a full overhaul. But if you want max performance and style, a full system, often made from stainless steel or titanium, can run upwards of $1,200. Whether you're chasing better performance, a throatier growl, or just a more custom look, an upgraded exhaust is often the first and most satisfying step in personalizing your ride. Upgraded your exhaust or planning to? Comment below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe for more bike upgrade tips. LED lighting upgrades are a no-brainer for any rider looking to enhance both safety and style. Stock halogen bulbs just don't cut it. They're dim, yellowish, and frankly outdated. Switching to LED lights transforms your nighttime visibility, casting a brighter, wider beam that cuts through the darkness and dramatically improves what you can see on the road. But it's not just about seeing, it's about being seen. LEDs make your presence on the road far more noticeable to other drivers. Beyond functionality, LED lighting adds a slick, modern touch to your bike's appearance. Whether it's a headlight upgrade, integrated LED turn signals, or even custom accent strips, these lights bring a premium look that turns heads. Most upgrades fall between $50 and $300 depending on how deep you go. Bonus, they consume less power and last way longer than halogens. It's a simple, affordable modification that instantly modernizes your ride while making it a whole lot safer. A tail tidy kit might seem like a small tweak, but it delivers a massive visual upgrade. Most stock fenders are large, awkward, and downright ugly, designed more for regulatory compliance than style. A tail tidy kit trims all that excess, giving your bike a sleeker, sportier rear profile that looks custom, even if it's your first mod. It's the kind of change you don't fully appreciate until you see the before and after photos. The best part? This is one of the easiest DIY upgrades you can do. Most kits come with everything you need to relocate your license plate and integrate your turn signals. No cutting or welding required, just some basic tools and a free afternoon. You'll find quality kits ranging from $40 to $150, depending on the materials and features. If you're looking for a clean, minimal aesthetic with maximum impact, this is the low-cost mod that delivers instant style points. Frame sliders or crash protection are among the smartest investments you can make for your motorcycle, even if you're the most careful rider on the road. Because here's the harsh reality. At some point, you're going to drop your bike. It happens during parking, tight maneuvers, or even slow-speed tip-overs. And when it does, that minor spill can turn into a $2,000 repair bill for scratched fairings, busted engine covers, or cracked radiators. That's where frame sliders come in. These simple add-ons are designed to take the brunt of the impact, keeping critical components off the ground. They won't save your pride, but they'll save your wallet. Depending on the model, you can get a full set of protection, frame sliders, bar ends, axle sliders for between $80 and $300. Many riders don't see the value until their first drop, and afterward they swear by them. It's cheap insurance, smart planning, and peace of mind all in one. Imagine this. You're 2 hours into a scenic weekend ride. The wind is perfect, the engine's humming, and everything feels right, except your lower back and backside are screaming for mercy. That's the curse of stock motorcycle seats. They're built to meet budgets, not backsides. Thin padding, poor support, and awkward angles can turn a dream ride into a painful endurance test. That's where a comfort seat comes in. Upgrading to a quality aftermarket seat brings in plush padding, thoughtful ergonomics, and even gel or memory foam inserts designed to distribute pressure evenly. The difference is night and day. Whether you're commuting, touring, or just cruising, a comfort seat transforms how long and how happily you can stay in the saddle. Expect to spend anywhere from $100 to $500 depending on your bike and the features you want. But after your first 200-mile ride without a sore tailbone, you'll realize it's one of the best upgrades you've ever made. Here's something most new riders don't realize. Factory clutch and brake levers are built to fit the average hand, and let's face it, nobody has average hands. If you've ever felt like you're stretching too far or struggling to modulate smoothly, it's not you, it's the levers. Adjustable levers are an instant upgrade in both form and function. You can fine-tune the reach, angle, and feel to match your hand size and riding style. The result? Faster, more controlled inputs, reduced risk fatigue, and noticeable boosts in confidence, especially during emergency braking or tight maneuvers. They also look awesome. With anodized finishes and sleek designs, they give your cockpit a custom high-performance vibe. Prices typically range from $50 to $200, and installation is usually plug and play. Best of all, this is often the first upgrade where your bike starts to feel like yours, not just some off-the-rack machine built for someone else's hands. Quick shifters are where everyday riding meets race tech, and once you try one, there's no going back. These clever devices let you shift gears up and sometimes down without touching the clutch or rolling off the throttle. Just flick the lever and the system momentarily cuts power to the engine, allowing for a lightning-fast, seamless shift. The result? Quicker acceleration, smoother transitions, and a ride that feels more refined and responsive. On the track, it can shave seconds off your lap times. On the street, it just makes you feel like a superhero. Every gear change is crisp, clean, and addictively satisfying. You can find quick shifters from $150 to $600 depending on the features and whether they include downshifting support. Just make sure your bike's ECU is compatible, otherwise you may need a separate tuning module. Even if you're not chasing lap records, this is a performance mod that adds everyday joy, one shift at a time. In today's connected world, a reliable phone mount with a USB charger is practically essential for modern motorcyclists. Whether you're using GPS for navigation, streaming music to your Bluetooth helmet, or staying reachable in case of emergencies, your phone needs to be accessible and powered up. A good phone mount does more than just hold your device. The best ones offer a solid grip, adjustable angles, and crucially, vibration dampening to protect your phone's camera hardware from long-term damage. Add in a waterproof USB charger and suddenly, you're ready for anything from daily commutes to cross-country road trips without battery anxiety. This might not be the flashiest upgrade, but it's one you'll appreciate every single ride. Prices range from $30 to $150 depending on the features and mounting style, but the convenience and safety it adds are worth every penny. It's the small practical mods like this that often make the biggest impact on your overall riding experience. A performance air filter is one of those upgrades that flies under the radar, but makes a noticeable difference. Swapping out your stock paper filter for a high-flow version from brands like K&N or BMC boosts the amount of air reaching your engine. More airflow means better combustion, which can lead to improved throttle response, slightly more horsepower, and even better fuel efficiency in some cases. But here's the kicker. It's reusable. Instead of replacing it every few thousand miles like a paper filter, you just clean it, oil it, and drop it back in. Over time, it actually saves you money. From $50 to $100, this is one of the best bang for your buck mods you can make, especially if you've already upgraded your exhaust or are planning an ECU remap. It's simple, subtle, and efficient, delivering gains you can feel, even if you can't always see them. Small change with big returns. Once you've installed that aftermarket exhaust and performance air filter, there's one final step to bring it all together: tuning your ECU or installing a power commander. This is where your bike truly comes alive. A tuned ECU or power commander remaps your engine's fuel and ignition settings to match your new upgrades, unlocking horsepower that's otherwise left on the table. It smooths out throttle response, improves fuel efficiency, and optimizes power delivery across the rev range. In short, your bike becomes sharper, faster, and more refined. Depending on your setup and whether you go for a plug-and-play power commander or a custom ECU flash, expect to spend between $250 and $600. The result is a machine that doesn't just sound better or look better, it performs better. If you want to get the full potential out of your mods, this isn't optional, it's essential. It's like the final puzzle piece that completes your motorcycle's transformation. Now, you don't have to do all 10 at once. Start with the upgrades that speak to you. Whether it's the sound of a new exhaust, the safety of better lighting, or the comfort of a new seat, these mods don't just change your bike, they change how you feel about riding it. Each one adds a layer of personalization, comfort, or performance. When you combine them over time, your ride evolves from just a motorcycle to my motorcycle. So if you're still riding stock, maybe it's time to ask, what are you waiting for? If you found this guide helpful, give it a thumbs up and drop a comment with your favorite motorcycle upgrade or the next one you're planning. Don't forget to subscribe for more ride-enhancing tips, gear reviews, and upgrade breakdowns. Until next time, ride safe and ride smart.